Chapter 20 starts with Reito Aniki attacking Chrome with a lightning sword. Chrome thinks his sword will break immediately if he tried to block something like that, and he can die in a single stroke in his current form. Chrome knows he cannot dodge this lightning sword forever. Meanwhile, Shelly-chan is fighting the extorter from the guild. Although she has lower level and less power than him, still he cannot dominate her. The guy is wondering why is that happening. Shelly tells him that is obvious because he has no determination or resolve his swings. Shelly-chan is concerned about Chrome-san because she thinks he is a larger threat. She is also feeling guilty because she got him involved in all this. Shelly thinks she should help him as soon as she can. Chrome is completely lost. He cannot block the lightning sword, neither he can take any hits at all, and if the guy pins him against the wall, he is done, that's for sure. Chrome is thinking what should he do, while Reito challenges him to show his skills and fight him. Chrome thinks if he should cancel the masquerade in front of all the people, but if he do so everyone present in the church will get panicked, and it will also affect Shelly-chan's fighting. There is no way he can turn into a monster now. From researching and script writing to editing and mastering our best manhwa review channel, I will work hard to roll out the highest quality manhwa entertainment videos twice or more a week. If you like what I do here, please consider supporting the channel. To learn more about how to support the channel, check out the link in the description box down below, and if you can't give or simply don't even feel like it, that's okay too. I am just happy you're here. Thank you so much. But then Chrome realizes he is avoiding turning into his monster form just because the children and Shelly-chan will become afraid of him. A little rampage in the church is better than the mess this situation is turning into. The opponent guy says if he does not want to use his skill, then just die, and with that he cast another light magic spell on his sword. The man attacks Chrome, but he succeeds to dodge it. He attacks him again. This time Chrome tries to stop it with his sword, but his sword breaks into pieces, and the man hit a stroke right in his stomach. Everyone in the church thinks Chrome has lost, but as the man tries to pull his sword out, but he cannot. He feels his sword stuck and solid that is trapping his sword. That is because after deflecting his sword, Chrome has changed his skin into that of a monster and activated regeneration. The swordman wonders who he is. Chrome knocks down the man with just a single punch. The priest is overwhelmed that Chrome actually defeated the lightning man. While Jeff cannot believe that Reito Aniki lost, Chrome comes to help Shelly against Jeff, but he uses a poisonous mist and escape from the church, warning Chrome that picking a fight with evil dragons was not a good idea. Shelly is happy they succeeded in chasing them out, at least for now. Chrome is satisfied he managed the whole situation without exposing his true form, but he is also worried if he had to fight someone stronger, he will not be able to stand against them in his human form. The priest and the kids thank Shelly-chan and Chrome-san for saving them. Father asks Chrome about his wound and he lies that he has healing skill. Shelly-chan insists the priest to leave the church and move to the capital, to which the priest say they cannot afford the cost of living and the taxes of the capital. Also, bringing the kids so far will be a difficult task. Shelly-chan keeps on insisting. She says those evil dragons can come here again and it's not safe anymore. She promises to help the father as much as she can if he decides to move. Father says they can take care of themselves. It is more urgent that they both immediately leave the town because the evil dragons will target them now. Outside the church, Shelly-chan thanks Chrome for his help and asks him about his plans, to which Chrome says he will head back to the inn now. On the way, Chrome thinks Shelly cannot abandon the church that raised her after being left alone, but she has also become a target of evil dragons by protecting the church. While Shelly is determined to stay in the church to protect everyone, she is worried if she leave them here the evil dragons will take them all away. She is worried about what she should do. Chrome-san asks Shelly about the hole of disaster that is the reason Odd Field is in ruins. She tells him it is in the north of the town, but also advises him to leave it alone, because the knights sent from capital to clear it were all wiped out, and after that the city was ignored by the country. Chrome is a little scared after hearing this, but he decides to conquer the hole of disaster and free Odd Field from evil dragons. Moreover, Chrome came here to level up, and he is sure a dungeon that can take on national knights can help him in doing so. If he leave criminals like Evil Dragon free, he cannot rely on them to take on any monsters that come in the city, but if he defeat them, then country's knights will must come to suppress them. Chrome is determined to level up in the dungeon to save Odd Field and evolve into next the form. Also, quick reminder as we are going through the recap, if you are new to the channel, some of you watching are not already subscribed. And if that's you, and you want to guarantee you're always up to date with all good content like this, so feel free to hit that subscribe button and join us on the road to 1 million subs. And if you enjoy the video, or if you found it interesting, let me know by dropping a like and comment on it as well, would be seriously appreciated. Let's continue. Jeff comes to the hideout of evil dragons and report his boss Galrod that somebody has messed with them on their slave hunt. He even took down Reito Aniki. He also tells Galrod that it was a gloomy kid named Chrome who did all this. Galrod gets furious at Jeff that he escaped the fight as soon as Reito got knocked out, Glardo warns him if he ever do something like that again, he will kill him by himself. Galrod Sama rose to the power by brutal methods. People of town also call him Monster of Odd Field. Considering his brutal nature, Jeff is sure he will actually kill him if ever did that again. Dalrod asks Canella, his top brass, why she has decreased the number of guards at the Hole of Disaster without his permission. Canella tells him that she has to focus on another emergency. The Knights of Kingdoms have been spotted in the town. Although they have seen a few, but there may be many others scattered around, Canella was busy in investigating them. Dalrod gets furious on hearing this and decides to teach them a lesson, but Canella advises him to wait and let her investigate what they are up to. Chrome is looking for the Hole of Disaster standing on a rooftop, and he easily finds the dungeon in the north of the city. Chrome thinks he is ready to go to the dungeon as he has rested for half a day and his mana and stamina has full recovered. Chrome notices people are out in the street even before the sunrise. Just then a monster with fireball in his hand comes attacking people, and there is no to protect them. A woman dressed in a hooded gown comes forward and says she is an adventurer and asks if anyone is unwounded, take the kids to safety. A man claims he can do so, but the monster attacks him as soon as he takes his sword out, but the lady adventurer saves him with her holy shield. Just then Chrome decides to help her attack the monster with his sword. The lady is impressed by seeing the wound he has made on the monster and wonders if there are still such strong adventures left in the town. Anyways, she defeats the monster with her holy sword. Her spell is the holy version of Rado spell. However, the holy attribute work well on the monster's evil mana. As everyone is appreciating her incredible powers, she is worried, thinking why the holy mana of her sword is reacting toward Chrome. She decides to find it out. Chrome is satisfied they beat such level monsters, but he wonders if evil dragons claim to protect the CIT from monsters, why they haven't come yet. Something feels off. Meanwhile, the lady adventurer is still thinking holy mana never respond to any ordinary human being for no reason. She needs to clear her doubts. As she tries to talk to him, a man comes up with other town fellows to thank them both for saving them from the monster. His daughter comes running to him, happy to see her father safe. The man tells her to thank both of the heroes. As the little girl thanked them, the lady adventurer tries to talk to Chrome again, but right then the upper half of the monster gets alive and threw fireballs at the people. The girl has forgotten the divine revelation about his death hasn't come yet. She blocks the fireballs with her shield and decides to take the monster's eye out. As the monster doesn't see a way to win, he decides to take the little girl with him. Chrome tries to save the kid, but he can't do so in his human form. He is confused if he should undo his masquerade in front of so many people. Chrome thinks if do so his human facade will completely destroy and he can never meet Shelly-chan again. But thinking he had become an adventurer to make this country a better place, he undo his masquerade and comes in his monster form. Chrome succeeded in saving the little girl, but people are afraid to see him like that. He beats up the monster and gained 38 XP. The crowd is scared that they are still in danger. Chrome does not regret his decision, but he knows he messed up. Chrome is happy the little girl is safe, but his father don't let him come near his daughter. The lady adventurer attacks Chrome. She says she knew something was off about him, but she could not imagine he will be a monster. Chrome tells her he is a shapeshifter. The girl says he is dangerous than the previous monster. He can take shape of a human and attack people by surprise. The crowd is scared and people wonders where are evil dragons. People take weapons and come to kill Chrome on their own, but before they could do anything, Chrome runs to leave the town. People are happy the monster is gone. The lady adventurer decides to follow him and kill him because he is not a common shapeshifter. He can talk and have intellect that makes him highly dangerous. The little girl feels bad on hearing the lady will kill Chrome. She tries to stop her by saying he might look scary, but he is not bad. He even helped in fighting the monsters and also saved her. But it doesn't affect her. As she was about to take her sword out, a man stops her. The lady adventurer's name is revealed as Mira, and the man who stopped he is Captain Elent. Captain Elent asked Mira what is she doing out in the public when he asked her to keep a low profile. He asked her to go back to the dungeon, and if she grabbed any more attention, evil dragons will find out about them. He continues to say if the Royal Knight's Order moved closer to the Hole of Disaster, it will surely put the evil dragons on guard, so there is no need to provoke them. It will only hinder their duty. Mira tells Elent when she was fighting a demon, a shapeshifter monster with incredibly high intellect appeared. Elent gets angry at her why she engaged with a demon when he asked her to keep low profile. He tells her that their mission far more bigger than saving townspeople lives, it can save the whole nation, and if she has decided to become a hindrance in his duty, he will kill her right now. Mira apologizes and assure him it will not happen again. Captain Elent tells her their main purpose is to investigate the man suspected behind the monster disaster. Following up to the sighting of the Red Man, Chrome reaches at the Hole of Disaster. He is determined to clear the dungeon by fighting all the monsters and make the city of Oddfield safe again. While doing so he will level up and evolve, he will gain new skill and form and then he will return to the capital again. For now, he is species shapeshifter and his level is 25/50ths. Meanwhile, Shelly-chan has decided to save the odd field by clearing the whole of disaster all by herself. She doesn't listen to the priest and leaves the church to save the city. Chrome finally enters the dungeon that once wiped out the whole squad of royal knights. Being a monster, Chrome has the privilege to stay alive in the dungeon. As Chrome doesn't know which way to go to find the boss of evil dragons, he leaves it to his sword and takes the direction in which the sword fell. He does not like taking chance, but he has no information to rely on, so he is counting on Rado's sword. As he moves forward, he gets trapped in a thick strand of spider web, and with that 2 demon spiders with level 23 and 22 confront him. They use earth magic of bullet stones to throw stones at Chrome as he tries to get out of the spider web. He cannot because it is super sticky, and as he tries to cut it with his sword, both spiders tie his hands with more spider web. Chrome lift both of the spiders with the help of spider web strands stuck on his hands, and through the spiders in the air, easily defeating them. He gains 108 XP and 138 XP and levels up to LV26. As he gets level up, another spider of level 37 appears. Chrome knows he cannot fight this thing right now, so he decides to run away. Chrome thinks that is how anyone can get wiped out, like royal knights here. The huge spider is still chasing him, so he decides to go towards a narrow space so she can't follow him, but as soon as he enters the narrow part of the cave, he realizes it is close-ended, and it was the spider who lead him here, so cannot run anywhere. As Chrome sees there is no way out, he decides to fight the spider. He wanted to take down level monsters to level up quickly after all, and the whole of disaster will not be clear if he doesn't do so. It's a do or die situation. Chrome is determined to fight it like his life depends on it. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to watch more videos like these, turn on notifications, and leave a like and comment to help the channel out. From researching and script writing to editing and mastering our best manhwa review channel, I will work hard to roll out the highest quality manhwa entertainment videos twice or more a week. If you like what I do here, please consider supporting the channel. To learn more about how to support the channel, check out the link in the description box down below, and if you can't give or simply don't even feel like it, that's okay too. I am just happy you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you on the next video.